Hello, Ink Teacher here. Welcome to a drawing tutorial. Today I want to talk about drawing hands, and I'd like to start off describing how to draw a fist. And this is a continuation on tutorials on drawing hands, and I want to talk a little bit about strategy. When you're going to first start out drawing a hand, it's really helpful to have a good idea about what posture you want the hand to be, because that'll really determine how you're going to start drawing the hand. Because depending on the posture of the hand, there are different approaches. Drawing a fist has a totally different approach than like I covered drawing this type of hand in the last tutorial. You see how it's flattened out. What I like to think about, the game paper, scissors, rock, and that helps explain the different shapes that hands take on and why you want to consider the posture of the hand you're going to draw. Will make it a lot easier to draw it knowing the different strategies. And so the strategy to start off drawing a hand like this, essentially like paper, here's paper, scissors, rock, is you're going to start out drawing it differently. So a fist is going to be will involve a much different approach than other hand postures. I hope my tutorials are useful to you. I post them to get the word out about a story I'm working on at solomation.com. I post free episodes of my illustrated story, so if you have a few minutes, please check it out. Thank you. Let's start off looking at some of the kind of dimensions from the side here. So from the side you have the palm here, the palm wedge. So you've got the palm wedge here, and here's the fingers, just this sort of block. When you're drawing a fist, the four fingers, you aren't going to draw individual fingers, you're going to draw just a block. And the base of the thumb is going to be a cone that's going to be superimposed on this other geometry. In the malleability of a hand, the base of the thumb right here meshes up against the other forms in the hand, but when you're drawing the rounded cone shape of the base of the thumb here, it basically you're superimposing it. So here, this is basically the three forms that you want to work with for drawing a fist. So here's the wrist here. We'll look at the wrist here, and we basically have the wedge-shaped palm coming off here, like this. And remember that the palm wedge drops down from the wrist, coming out here. This is the thumb side, and it sticks out more here on the pinky side. And then basically up here front, instead of drawing the individual fingers, you're just going to draw a block that's going to enclose the four fingers up here. Now, as you can see, just starting off, you're using a strategy that really only works for the fist and would not work well for any other posture. But the fist is a posture that is used a lot, and by getting it down, you can quickly it'll make your drawing of hands much easier. Hands are very complicated. They're almost individuals unto themselves. So any way that you can start to make it easier to begin a complicated form. Will make it a lot more enjoyable. So here you have, you know, palm, and then the box shape that you can start to carve the fingers out of. When you're drawing other hand postures, you want to take the opposite approach with these 4 fingers, where you start from the inside with more of the skeleton and add on. But with the fist, you want to just draw this block here and then carve out the fingers from that. And then after that, when I then add the thumb on, a lot of the times I look at this one joint here to figure out where to put the cone shape. So when you look at this block here, you imagine that, you know, we're looking kind of where you go ahead and place that joint in relation to the fingers here, and then from there you can drop off this rounded cone shape that is superimposed on the other geometries here and blends right in. So basically what you have is you have the base of the thumb here joining, you know, covering up the palm shape, and then from here you can go ahead and add on the rest of the thumb. And there, what you've got there are the basic approach to drawing a fist. And in the next tutorial, I would like to talk about working with variations of drawing the fist. I appreciate your time, and best of luck with your drawing. Have a good day.